Little people, big world. Is Amy still in love with her ex Matt? He's engaged to Caryn Chandler. Okay, I will explain everything. Little people, big world star Amy Roloff's dealt with so much hardship in her life, including a shocking divorce from Matt Roloff, and it's possible that she's still pining for her ex. While Amy's moved on with Chris Merrick, she clearly deals with emotional turmoil while interacting with Matt and his new fiancée, Caryn Chandler. Matt broke Amy's heart. Did it ever really heal? She wanted to be his wife forever. Now, she's got a new man, but the past casts a long, dark shadow. Amy may still be hurting and wishing that her life had turned out differently. She may blame Caryn for ruining it. Little people, big world season 25 star Amy hasn't had the easiest life, and if she feels bitter and jealous sometimes, that's only fair. However, on screen, Matt's engagement with Caryn may be hurting her more than it should. Amy married Chris on August 28, 2021, and it seems like she should be over Matt. However, she's clearly extremely uncomfortable while interacting with Caryn. Matt and Amy's relationship seemed shady at the start, and Amy's obviously haunted by that. Amy really loved Matt and wanted to be with him forever. Caryn tore her whole life apart. During the Little People, Big World Season 25 premiere, the trailer shown above, as per TLC at YouTube, Zach Roloff had a terrible health crisis that was hard to watch. His excruciating headache was a sign of a deeper problem. He needed surgery as the shunt implanted in his head, which was meant to relieve pressure, wasn't working properly. However, there was more drama. Matt decided to propose to Caryn, and as Amy absorbed that news, he and Caryn told her that they planned to leave her whatever share of the farm they owned when they passed away. Maybe that kind gesture was meant to take the sting out of the engagement news. But really, when Amy said, it was quite sad. She was obviously stressed and upset about Matt and Caryn's engagement and trying to tough it out. She has stated that she goes out of her way to beto Caryn. That must require so much effort, as she surely feels like Caryn betrayed her. Caryn was an employee at Roloff Farms when she became involved with Matt. Amy reportedly found racy texts between the two, including naughty photos, which greatly upset her. It was all so nasty and hurtful. Clearly, Matt fell head over heels in love with Caryn, and that was the reason why Amy's marriage with Matt, which had lasted for 28 years, ended in 2015. Amy's a good woman, but she'd have to be a saint not to resent, and probably secretly hate, Caryn. The other woman wreaked havoc. Amy's admitted she'll never be friends with Caryn. However, Matt's the prime mover here. He was the one who was in a marriage with Amy. Nonetheless, Caryn was fully aware of Matt's marital status. Therefore, both are to blame. People fall in love, things happen, and sometimes falling in love can be very destructive. Matt's love for Caryn, whose intentions are often questioned, meant that Amy's marriage was destroyed. Of course, Matt shouldn't stay in a marriage with a woman he doesn't love, particularly when he's in love with another woman. However, what Matt and Caryn did to Amy was brutal. Imagine how Amy must have felt when she found those secret messages. The pain must have been unbearable. Amy's had to face some hard truths about Matt. Unfortunately, she also has to deal with Caryn sometimes. Life would probably be more pleasant if Amy didn't have to be polite to Matt's partner. Amy bravely does what she has to do, mostly for the sake of her children.